The fall of the last emperor, Beijing 1911, the night China's world collapsed. Beijing, winter of 1911. Inside the crimson walls of the Forbidden City, a child sat on the dragon throne. He was only 5 years old. His name was Pui. Outside those walls, China was exploding. For 268 years, the Qing dynasty had ruled from this city. Emperors commanded millions. Officials bowed to the ground. The Son of Heaven was believed to hold the mandate of heaven itself, but the mandate was slipping. In October 1911, revolutionaries launched an uprising in Wuchang. It spread like wildfire across provinces. Governors declared independence from the Qing court. Railways, armies, telegraph lines, one by one, fell out of imperial hands. In Beijing, fear crept through the palace corridors. The real power behind the throne was not the child emperor, but the Empress Dowager Longyu. She faced a terrifying truth. The dynasty was finished. Meanwhile, a military strongman named Yuan Shikai stood waiting. He commanded the most modern army in China. Both the revolutionaries and the Qing court needed him. He made his move. Yuan negotiated with revolutionaries. He pressured the imperial court. And in February 1912, the unthinkable happened. An imperial edict was issued. China's emperor abdicated. 2,000 years of imperial rule ended in a single document. Imagine that moment. A civilization that had always been ruled by dynasties suddenly without one. A political system older than most nations on Earth gone. The Forbidden City did not burn. There was no dramatic final battle. Just silence. But that silence changed everything. The fall of the Qing dynasty did not bring stability. It unleashed chaos. Warlords carved up regions. Foreign powers pushed deeper. The Republic of China struggled to govern a fractured land. That instability shaped the next decade: civil war, invasion, revolution. And here is how that night in Beijing still affects China today. The memory of collapse is etched into Chinese political thinking. Modern Chinese leadership often speaks of national rejuvenation. Why? Because 1911 was not just a regime change. It was the beginning of what many in China call a century of humiliation. The lesson learned was brutal. Division invites weakness. Weakness invites foreign domination. Political fragmentation leads to disaster. Today, in Beijing, the same city where Pui once ruled, the central government prioritizes unity and control above all else. The Forbidden City still stands, but it is now a museum. The emperor's throne gathers dust. Yet the fear of losing control, the fear that toppled the Qing, remains alive in policy, in censorship, in the emphasis on stability. One child emperor lost a throne, but that single abdication reshaped the politics, economy, and national identity of 1.4 billion people. History did not end in 1912. It hardened into a warning, and Beijing has never forgotten it.